Are we recording? Hello everybody, Dr. Gory here, editor for Hit Record, and today I have a request for video editors. It is time to start editing testimonials for Season 2 of Hit Record on TV that we are making right now. So as you may know, or maybe you don't know, we have 8 episodes in one season of Hit Record on TV, and each one of those episodes is regarding its own theme. And one of the most frequent requests that we put out to the community is for you guys to record yourself talking about a certain theme or an angle on a theme. And that is a testimonial. And to be honest, testimonials generate a ton of content for us. That's how we get a whole mixed bag of perspectives and points of view on themes, is from testimonials. Some examples of how we used them in Season 1 of Hit Record on TV was that certain Jessie Qua recorded like a 5-minute testimonial where she told us a story that her mother told her about the origin of money. We took this 5-minute testimonial, we cut it down to just under 3 minutes, and then we had the community come and collaborate and put animation on top, and it turned out to be a pretty big segment in our episode regarding money. And then in our episode regarding the other side, I edited a 4-minute testimonial of Model Z down to 40 seconds, where he talks about being on the other side of culture concerning religion and dating in America. And then also a fun thing that we do is we take a whole bunch of different people's testimonials, like 10 to 15 different people, and we cut it into a quick little flashy fun piece that serves as a part of the intro package going into a segment. We did this for first times in our episode regarding the number 1. We also did this in the intro package for the other side where a bunch of people spoke about death. As one of the lead editors for Hit Record on TV, I've already been editing testimonials for Season 2, like Marcus J's 5 Rules of Gun Safety, Lydia Saskia's Prom Queen, and then also Fear the Future by 3/4. And now we want to provide you video editors with the same opportunity to edit testimonials for Season 2. So let's do it! So I want to take the time right now to share with you guys my process when I edit testimonials, what I'm looking for and how I go about it. You can consider it pointers, you can consider it direction, but it's really important to know editing is a craft. And just like in any art or craft or skill or taste thing, when you're making something, there's always exceptions to the rules. So don't take what I'm about to say as rules, just think of them more as tactics and know creatively when you want to break those tactics or when you want to do your own thing. So the first thing, and probably the most difficult part of the whole entire process, is identifying an interesting testimonial. There are so many testimonials in each theme collab that we need as many eyes and many video editors on it as possible to help us find a testimonial that shines a new light or gives an alternative take, all regarding that episode's theme. And then once I find a testimonial that I like, that I think is interesting, I then stop and think, okay, what is the story that I want this testimonial to tell? Because honestly, some 10-minute testimonials, you can tell 5 different stories with that. So I try to find what the thesis is of the story that I want to say, then I edit and refine the testimonial into a significant beginning, middle, and end. The beginning being the statement, the thesis point that you want to make. The middle is normally the personal experiences that backs up that thesis. And then landing on a strong finish or a good button. A good button is a profound moment, an emotional moment, something that restates the thesis that was made at the top. Or it could be a comical counter to the thesis. It's important to note that I uploaded a bunch of testimonials that I've been editing for Season 2 and put them in an album. You can look there to see some more examples of what I'm talking about. Let's say you have a testimonial that has a really good point in the middle. You start editing it and you realize that there's not really that great of a button at the end. Maybe that little profound moment can work in a larger context when it's surrounded by other people talking about the theme. Or it can work well as a bumper. It's also very important to know and to remember that we only have 22 minutes per episode. Every story, every testimonial needs to be cut down as efficiently as that story will permit. When I find a cool testimonial, I hope to get it under a minute. To be honest, sometimes it goes over, and if the story that you want to say can only be told in 2 minutes, then hey, let's hear it. So a good way to go about condensing your testimonial, try to cut out all the ums and buts and fumbled lines. Also, I try to cut out all exclamatory sentences, like if someone's like, it's so good, or I think that's really special. The idea being that their story, that their personal experience, and your edit will be able to say it better than them just exclaiming it in one sentence. And finally, the last note, something Joe taught me a long time ago, is to be brutal. If you have an edit that you like and there's a part in that edit that you just love and it's just your favorite part, but you realize it doesn't really make sense in the overall story you're trying to tell, cut it. If it's not part of your story, get rid of it. And I guarantee you, if it makes your story more succinct, you won't miss that line. Once again, those are just some pointers, some of my process that I do when I look at testimonials. You can use them, you can not use it, you can break the rules, you can say screw you can do whatever you want. Nonetheless, editors, let's start editing testimonials for Season 2. Awesome, thank you, and bye-bye.